Hello gamers and welcome to today's video. It's going to be about the weather mechanics that World of Tanks has been adding in the Recon mode and my take and input on it. First of all, we're going to start it off with a little bit of gameplay so you can see exactly how it works and what the weather is exactly good for, and then I'm going to give my take on it. It's okay. It will fix at some point. Let's see. We can do something. How does the stream look? Does it look good? Because like I'm currently not losing any frames and my video is still uploading, so it's gonna take 2 hours to upload. What am I doing? Funny. Fancy. I don't like the part where I'm getting real by VZ. Yeah. Or like 120 with like 15 effective, you know? Supplement check. I meant to kill the 50M between you and me. This was hard. So smarty? Yes, that was indeed sarcasm. Hard game mode, guys. There's looking paid money.
It's like one more good game. Well, Manu. It's going until Sunday, buddy. One game each map? No, I just need some like big battle. But I can show what the mode is like good for, but aka just like and a brain net close range farming. Like 2 games, 15 minutes worth of content that I could talk about, you know? Alright, Cora, thank you. Motivation to carry, thank you. I will carry, don't worry. Fire too late. What's up there, David? I cannot aim. That was again very difficult. And so much mana. I mean, incoming huge damage. Mate. Let's see if it's working now. The palace. Where's my whole team, bro? $60p, Liam. Alright, let's battle it out. Where's the pen, bro? Lion? Didn't I make a video on the lion like super recently? I swear I did, man. Hello, sir? You have a parking ticket? Hello, gift. I could work in a corp, Manny. Like, I could work in... I'd be fine in a corp. I just... You know, I don't like emails. But I would be fine with writing emails, you know? I just don't want to write emails. Yes, totally, Frandy. I'll have press account to make some footage for YouTube to show what Recon is good for. Talk about weather, you know? God, the sun is pretty. This ray of sunlight resembles World of Tanks, dude. There's a few happy moments, but most of the time it's dark gray and fucking raining. The fog needs to be thicker. Oh, wait, I was planning on going here. Oh well. "15 minutes. Red Bull. Doesn't this mean I just have free reign this battle because I can go wherever and appear in and out of the smoke? Wow. Funny. Want to talk about it? Yeah, the shell deviates to the left. I mean, this was pretty good. 43. This is way more situational. Quick farm, I guess. I already have a good Fisherman's Bay game though. Very hard, guys. Extremely difficult. I think I like this fight a lot more from the other side though, than from this. Good job, Ale. I'm too fast. He even knows what's happening inside of the zone right now. I find out one of the most annoying things though, like that I can't know like or see how much HP they have inside of the zone, so you just get surprised, you know? What a ricochet. How many more shots do you have? How many more shots do you have? Get him 140. You're not reloading. The pen ratio by me.
So, you've seen the gameplay. Now, let's talk about it a little bit more in detail and talk about what I think exactly should be done and how it should work. You've seen that when you pick a tank like a Bliskavice, this recon mode is extremely potent for it. And that comes down to a few issues with it. Like, you can farm crazy DPGs in this, not very impressive, not very hard, pretty lame that it counts towards the statistics. But anyways, besides that, you saw how certain tank types will be able to exploit this way better than other tank types altogether because of the close range brawliness of the zones that gets provided. And now we come to the main problem with the weather IMO is the staticness. It's not dynamic whatsoever. It doesn't really make anything dynamic whatsoever because the zone is completely static, which gives the player, in this case me, possibility to understand exactly how the zone is going to work and get max effectiveness out of it by playing the edges, for example, and not getting shot by anything outside of the zone. Now, while I understand that probably, from my understanding, limited understanding, it makes sense that you can't spot in and out of the zone, even if you're super close to it, because if this person was out of the zone but could see me, then because of the radio, which is a module that nobody uses, he would be able to communicate my position to everybody in the game. From my understanding about how the game works, I see that as a technical limitation. I could be wrong on this. You can let me know in the comments, but that's how I understand why you cannot see somebody even if they're on the edge, because otherwise everybody will see them. That's how I understand it. But again, back to the main problem. The zone is static. While I love the effects itself, the sound, the vibe, the feeling, it gives a battle that you have played 100 times on Fisherman's Bay, a completely different feeling because of the atmosphere, the setting. But the zone shouldn't be static. And that's where we come to how I think it should be in the game, is that it's almost a little bit like the dynamic events that we have where destruction, that it should be dynamic. It should be not all the time. Sometimes you just get a rainy Fisherman's Bay and nothing happens. It's just a rainy Fisherman's Bay. It's a small drizzle, a little bit of rain. It's gray. But other times, throughout the course of the battle, or even at the start of the battle, it is raining a lot. It is a normal summer day in Belgium, and it's just raining. It's gray, it's raining a lot, but the zone should move. It should not, in my opinion at least, not cover one part of the map and just stay there. It should move around the map, providing different aspects of gameplay on different parts of the map, be very, very dynamic, and be able for everybody to play around it, really. And it should also just disappear at some point. You know, like it starts at A1, it moves down, and then it just dissipates because the weather got better for 5 minutes in Belgium. And then it starts raining again and appears on another part of the map. The way that it's currently executed, with the zone being static, and the way that the gameplay forms around that, is really, really not ideal, and it's going to create a lot of problems in the game itself, especially also because you cannot see how much HP people have inside of the zone. So you don't know if your team is winning, you don't know if your team is losing. You don't have this information available to make decisions. Do I need to push the other side of the map? Do I need to play more aggressive on the other side of the map? Do I need to fall back? You lose out on all this info because of the staticness and non-dynamicness of the map. Now, if these things were to be dynamic and not happen all the time, sometimes it's just a rainy day or a foggy day or whatever, then sure, I'm all for it. Because I like weather, I like the aspects of it, but I don't like what it currently does to the gameplay. I think it creates problems within the game itself, and I think it creates problems for the players as well playing it. Now, outside of that, visually stunning. Visually stunning, I like it very much. The fire on Moravanka, I think we just get rid of it completely. I think it's pretty stupid. Not a fan of that. I like rain, I like fog, maybe I like some other stuff as well, like I like the sliding, the mud, but the fire and taking fire damage from it, not the greatest of fans. But yeah, anyways, I had a lot of questions about what I think about the weather and how it could be executed, and I think if we make it truly dynamic, would be the best way. But a current implementation with a static zone will just create problems, and I don't think people will like it whatsoever. And I think we should just step away from the idea of doing it this way and think about how we could improve it. And like I said, making a dynamic IMO is something that I would like to test and see, and potentially it would be better for the game as well. So that is my solution. That's the way I think about it. I don't know how you think about it. Let me know in the comments down below. But I just wanted to give my take and understanding of it. I look at weather almost the same like I look at dynamic events, which aren't really great executed at this moment in time either. They should be making the gameplay a little bit more varied, and add some variety, add some possibilities to push a flank that normally you wouldn't be able to push, to create stalemates or deadlocks. I'd like to break through deadlocks at some point. But right now, the current execution is terrible. I gotta say that. And I really don't want this to go to waste, because visually it's, again, very, very stunning. And probably a lot of time went into this. And if the overwhelming feedback is negative, they may just say, oh, well, we're done with it. So either way, I hope you guys enjoyed my explanation, my take on weather, with a little bit of gameplay to show how it works right now. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you guys very soon. And yeah, peace out.